Grateful to Council Members Reamer, Katz, Albornoz, Joando, and Friedson at last count for co-sponsoring this legislation. As you all know, lead is a potent neurotoxin. It accumulates in our teeth, our bones. It causes irreversible behavioral and learning problems, and younger children are particularly susceptible to the health effects associated with lead. They include lower IQ, hyperactivity, slowed growth, hearing problems, hypertension, and anemia. In fact, it's been estimated that keeping lead out of children's bodies and brains would save more than 20 million IQ points among U.S. children and billions of dollars in annual costs that are associated with lead exposure. So why is this legislation coming up now? Because the Maryland General Assembly passed legislation in 2017 requiring all of our schools to test every drinking water outlet every 3 years for lead, MCPS. After the regulations were finalized, MCPS completed its testing as required in 2018, and now we have the results school by school and outlet by outlet. MCPS has been closing or fixing almost all, 97% of the school drinking fountains with lead levels of 20 parts per billion or more, which is the state's identified mandated action level. However, the state standard is outdated, and there is proposed legislation in Annapolis to change it. But there is no safe level of lead. According to the EPA, the CDC, the World Health Organization, the American Academy of Pediatrics, they all agree there is no safe level of lead exposure. So that's why Montgomery County should update our action level and establish a new standard that's more health protective than the outdated state standard. Both Prince George's County and D.C. have lower action levels in place than the state of Maryland does. So Bill 219 establishes an appropriate action level for Montgomery County. I hope you all agree we can't gamble with the health of our children. MCPS has done everything they're required to do under the state law to conduct the testing, and by replacing the outlets that show lead levels that exceed the current state standard, but that's not protective enough. They need our help establishing the right standard for our county. I've been in touch with them. I'm grateful for their support and their assistance with this legislation. We can't take any chances with the health of our children. We need to set an updated standard that's more health protective and contemporary for Montgomery County based on the best contemporary science. This time last year, we didn't have the data about the lead levels in the drinking water in our schools. Now we do, so it's our responsibility to take prompt action to protect the health of our children. Thank you.